Hello, this is StreamCap, and welcome to another DCS video. One source of minor confusion among the community seems to be how to properly set up a FARP for helicopter and VTOL operations. This is sort of explained on several places, most notably in the Black Shark flight manual, but the way it is explained is not entirely intuitive to everybody. So what I want to do is to give you my basic procedure for setting up a FARP in a mission. So without further ado, let's hop into the mission editor. So here I have a basic blue FARP set up in order to be used by blue side aircraft. So I have a Ka-50 here. Most importantly, of course, you need the actual FARP, and it's a static object. You find it under your country, in this case USA, category heliports, and then the type FARP. You can have either FARP or just a single helipad. I'm going to use the full FARP for this one. The single helipad works the same way. You also see that I have a call sign and a frequency. These are used for ATC services. However, this in and of itself is not enough to actually get ATC services on the FARP. In order to have that, you need to have a unit that is ATC capable. And for the blue side, that unit is the M1025 Humvee. So in order to have the ATC service, this unit has to be in the vicinity of the FARP. And when I say vicinity, that's vicinity actually pretty tight. It has to be within 150 meters or 490 feet of the center of the FARP, which is why I normally place them like this up on the FARP itself. So that's the ATC function, and at nighttime this unit also serves to activate the lighting on the helipads. Another unit you will need is the transport M818, and this serves as an ammo truck, as ground power unit, and as a repair unit. So what this unit does, it provides ground power, it provides ammunition for rearming, and it provides repair functionality. The final unit that we have here is a tanker, one of the two HEMTs that can be used. And this obviously provides refueling capabilities, so fuel handling, fuel loading, fuel offloading, and so on. And this is the basic setup of the blue FARP. If you have the FARP itself and these three units on the blue side, you have all that you need. The red FARP is, as you can see, set up a bit different. I have not only utilized vehicles here, but also some of the static structures provided. So if we go for the same functionality as with the blue FARP, first of all we have the CP SKP11 ATC mobile command post. And this unit performs the same duties as the Humvee did on the blue FARP, that is ATC and the lighting at night. Now, instead of a tanker and M818 ammo truck, we have these four static structures. So we have a FARP command post, we have a FARP tent, we have a FARP fuel depot, and we have FARP ammo storage. Now, to be completely honest, it seems to be somewhat ambiguous which one of these actually provides which service. Suffice to say, if you have all four of them and they are gathered, all of them like this in the list. If you have all 4 of them, you will have all the services. There is one extra service, however, that is not handled by any of these structures, and that is the task of this thing here, the GPU a.k.a. This, or it's the other variant, which is the a.k.a. 5D, they provide ground power to the aircraft. So if you want to hook up your ground power, same thing as on the blue side. And that is pretty much the setup needed in order to get a fully functional FARP. So with that, all that's left is to hop into the cockpit of a helicopter and demonstrate the ability. So here we are on the helipad, and we can see our vehicles sitting out there. So the first thing we're going to try out is to contact ATC, and we have that on 127.5, and let's just tell them that we are boarding takeoff.
London, Ford 11. Ford 11, taxi to parking area.
Alright. Second thing we're going to do is to hook up ground power. So we'll need to talk to the ground crew. Now, in order to do that in the K50, and this is also something you need to do in the Mi-8 and I believe also the Huey, is that you need to set the communication system to talk to ground power or intercom, and you do that by, in the K50, by flipping this switch over to ground crew. And you see also it says interphone up here. So, ground crew, ground electric power, on.
Request to turn on ground power. Copy. Ground power is now on.
And if we flip these two on, we see that we do indeed have ground power connected. Finally, let's get some ordnance on this. So, just to show that fuel handling works, I'll draw this down to about 88, and I'll hang some Vickers on the pylons.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
And now we'll see that in a few seconds the fuel is starting to go down. There we go. And that is because they are offloading fuel from the helicopter.
Refueling complete.
There we go. And then we are waiting for them to put the weapons on the pylons. This naturally takes a bit of time because lugging around those big missiles well, it's a heavy task, but in the end we should get, there we go, hung on that side, and in a few seconds on this side. There we go. And that is really all that there is to it to get a fully functional FARP in your mission. So I hope you find this useful. I hope to see you soon in the air. And until then, have a good day, have a good night, have a good, well, whatever.